What's up guys, AFK here, another day, another daily, and today we're going to go over a Reddit post that I thought was pretty interesting. I think I'm going to try to do these at least once a week. This one is what's the most ridiculous / nonsensical quest in OSRS in your opinion. And this pretty much means like what quest line is kind of odd when you sit back, the quest is over, and you think about what the quest was about. Like I don't know if you've ever seen any posts about this before, but let me find one. Like we've all seen Finding Nemo, right? This thing says, I just watched a film where a man's wife is brutally murdered by a serial killer and his son is left physically disabled. In a twisted turn of events, his son is kidnapped and he has to chase the kidnapper thousands of miles with the help of a mentally disabled woman. And someone said, what are you talking about? And he said it was Finding Nemo. Which I mean, after you watch it and you come back and take a gander again, that's what it's about. So let's see what some of these Redditors commented and said, and we'll see if we agree with them or not. And let me know if you guys agree with them. Maybe one of these are going to be what you were going to say. If the quest of your choosing is not on here, please feel free to comment it down below because I would love to know. Because I think these are absolutely hilarious, I'm not going to lie. I never know which one this is, so like that looks like pottery or something. But if this has like plants on it, yeah. What do you even get from this little random event? Ooh, what's this stuff? So the first Redditor, Boulder Falcon, says, Lost City, a leprechaun tells you to cut a tree on an island of monks and you use a branch from that tree to enter a random shed in a nearby swamp that teleports you to the moon, which is inhabited by fairies. Okay. And that's kind of true. Like you just pop into the shed and then you're suddenly on the moon, dude? Okay. I noticed that a couple of their quests are from movie lines. Like, is this from a movie that I don't know about? We're gonna have to drop this oak. Oh, no we're not. Yeah, we are. And in case you're wondering what's going on in the background, again, my name is AFK, this is my daily obby. I upload every single day. Progress on this obby, we talk about our day, talk about sports that are coming up, we talk about any old school RuneScape news that comes out, we go over some Reddit posts that we think are pretty entertaining. So many things go on during every single day. If this is something you enjoy, please feel free to come back and watch another one. Again, I upload every single day. And I think we're like 14 or 15 in so far, so getting some pretty good progress. Alright, so let's go on to the second Redditor. Nova Skittles says, surprised nobody has brought up the Cold War quest. Penguins forming an organization and building a mech in a secret lair in an iceberg? Genius. I don't think I've ever done the Cold War quest, so have you guys done the Cold War quest? I'm interested to know what you guys think about that one. Buffalo Sun King says, Soul's Bane is up there. Parents suddenly find their kid in a random hole 20 years late, less than a 2-minute walk from their house. Yeah, it's a little sus. It's a little sus. Almost like you knew where he was, bud. But I saw a couple comments were talking about the scaling in Gillinor and how it's actually like a 2-week walk or something like that from Lumbridge to Varrock. Does anybody have the actual numbers on that? They said it was from a book like 12 years ago. So I'm interested to know the actual scaling on that. Not that it really matters, because I'm sure there's no pures in real life. We'd be teleporting wherever we need to go. Alright, now we got Thanksgivings for food. That messes with my brain. But they said, Mountain Daughter. Furry hides in the mountains and kills local people. Always found the fact that it was a dude in a suit weird and hilarious. Yeah, you know, every time I make an obby account, we gotta do this quest. We gotta kill the bear, which is actually a dude in a suit. Someone was talking about how it was so funny that he stays in character the whole time, even when he dies. But us obbies have to take unlimited masks off of him, because that's just how we gotta do it, baby. We gotta take all the masks we can. If we don't have like a Castle Wars Halo or something, we are munching them masks. Palzor says, Mistalin Mystery. Yes, we love this quest. I love this dang quest. Palzor, you are a champ. If there's something you want to know if I've done before, especially if it's a quest or a mini quest or usually anything that we do that's not just basic like skilling, I put it in the thumbnail. So like if we're doing, like when we did this Mistalin Mystery, I put the Banshee outfit, I think it's called. I put that in the thumbnail. So the Banshee outfit's in the thumbnail. We also did Goblin Diplomacy in that episode. So if you like stuff like that, I really recommend you checking it out every day. Such chill vibes. I try to be so optimistic. Sometimes this game can get to me, but let's keep this going. Mistalin Mystery. Props to whichever dev got their Halloween event added permanently, but it's just an odd quest having previously been an event. I don't know if this person knows, but it's actually based off of Scream, which is kind of a parody of all of the slashers, and some people just don't know that. So yes, we love this quest. If you don't know what it is, just to give you a little rundown, it's like a murder mystery, and you just go through and there are a bunch of cheesy, kind of cringy murders that happen, you know, like where people could run, They could get away, they don't, they die. There's also a comedy parody of that called Scary Movie. I did not know that that was previously an event though. It's pretty neat that it was an event and got put into the game permanently. And that's a free-to-play quest too, so if you haven't done it and you're free-to-play, go do it. Danwat and a double A. Honestly, getting ahead is a weird freaking quest. A farmer tells you that a beast is taking their livestock. You have to find the beast, kill it, and bring proof. Sounds easy enough, right? Wrong. Turns out it is a headless undead bear. I don't think I've never done this one, so this one's new to me as well. Finding and killing it is no problem, but you spend a big part of the quest making a fake head as proof, since you can't bring the head of the beast, and apparently this is the only option. Yeah, I've never done that. I don't know how tedious that is or anything like that, but that is kind of odd that you just spend it making a fake head. Like, so what do you, in my head, what do? Do you, like, why wouldn't you just kill a bear, de-head it, or you could take the bear head from the Mountain Daughter quest? Ooh, yo, we're getting kind of crazy over here. Jagex, for hire. Phantom Matt Zero says, Grimtails. It's just all over the place, not in a bad way though. One moment you're shrinking yourself to the size of a mouse, playing the piano, grow a beanstalk, and then fight a big ass giant on a cloud. Yeah, that sounds like a fever dream. But we also saw someone say that the whole premise behind it is like Alice in Wonderland and Jack and the Beanstalk, or Jack and the Beanstalk. I'm not sure how you even say that. Kind of like a compilation of a bunch of that stuff. Jackcot45 says, Rag and Bone 2. That's not a quest, that's a flip and grind. Now I don't know if you've done Rag and Bone 2, and I'm not judging if you haven't, I'm just saying life's been easy, okay? Let me give you a rundown on Rag and Bone 2. We did this on our main obby, and let me tell you, it ain't fun. Okay, here's Rag and Bone Man 2. Let me go ahead and start fletching, so I can let you guys in on this piece. Ready? Below is a list of the monsters that need to be killed to obtain all the bones, 27 bones total. No, all of these monsters can be found in other places. Listed are the most convenient spots. We're not going to list the convenient spots. So ready, here's the monster list. Wolf, Bat, Rat, Baby Blue Dragon, Ogre, Joger, Zoger, Moger, Dagonoth, Snake, Zombie, Werewolf, Moss Giant, Fire Giant, Ice Giant, Terror Bird, Ghoul, Troll, Seagull, Undead Cow, Experiment, Rabbit/Bunny, Basilisk, Lizard, Cave Goblin, Vulture, and a Jackal. You see what I'm saying? Damn! Yeah, you're grinding, baby. Yeah, so Rag and Bone Man 2, and guess what you get for it? You either get a ram skull helmet, or you get that beautiful fashion scape, Bone Sack. Yes, sir, that Bone Sack, baby. Oh, and 5,000 prayer experience. Only one quest point. Like, who thinks of this stuff? You are fired. Infinite Reality 941. Devious Minds, and it's not even close. I've never done Devious Minds, okay? But I did look it up. Pretty much. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. On any of these, correct me if I'm wrong. What do you want from me, boy? We'll stay out your area. Yeah. Guess what though? You don't want none of that. We'll get his bones for the Rag and Bone Man, baby. Them mugger bones. So Devious Minds. Pretty much, you go to a monk. He wants to surprise somebody. Wants you to make something cool. So you make, let me look it up. I don't want to butcher this, okay? Let me get a couple more of these trees so I can start fletching while I tell the story. I don't want you guys getting too bored. My guy's standing around for a long time. You start the quest by speaking to the monk just outside Pater Domus. He requires a new, stronger weapon for a certain group of warriors in order to secure more victories. He wants you to make a bow sword. Okay, this is made by a Mithril 2H sword and a bowstring. Sounds kind of gnarly. Sounds like it should be the best in slot for anybody, but when you made the sword, make your way back to the monk. Give the bow sword to the monk and he'll be grateful for it, but he needs one more favor. A special ceremony is to be held on the island of Entrana, but the monk can't make it and he wants to give them a special present to mark the occasion. So he gives you an orb to deliver to the church in Entrana. But for the surprise to work, you must sneak into the church and not be seen entering the island. Yo, he's looking at me kind of crazy. So pretty much you head to the church, it's at the heart of the island, you use a large pouch on the altar, and then the cutscene happens. The monks are walking towards the altar to begin the ceremony, one of them holding a mysterious relic, when suddenly an assassin wielding the bow sword swiftly kills the monks and steals the relic. Dang, turns out he teleports in from the orb, dude. So you go back to the monk kinda ticked off, you're about to, level up some strength. It's not even him, he's dead. So someone stole it. Someone took that relic So yeah, someone thinks that one's kind of the craziest. We'll agree. That one's pretty out there. That one's pretty outlandish. Cleaning the Rug says Elemental Workshop questline is entirely nonsensical. You unearth a hidden ore that revolutionizes magic. It was so important it had to be kept secret. Oh my gosh. Let me read in peace, brother. It was so important it had to be kept secret until you fry your brain into soup just to get a shield that your soup brain strapped to your arm would probably provide better protection than. Yeah, that shield's pretty weak. I feel like I used it for wyverns on a different account. Maybe it was a different one though. I could honestly be mistaken. But yeah, you know, you gotta kill like the things from the earth, water, air, fire. Gotta run the machines just to cool it. Gotta find the cogs, gotta melt your brain. Yeah, it's kinda tough. Crummy Joker says, Edgar's ruse is one of the strangest ones. You construct a human puppet for trolls to eat. It talks, and the talking is done by a drunk parrot that is strapped onto the puppet. All this to get some goatweed. Goutweed? Which pronunciation is that? Goatweed or goutweed? But yeah, that's all. That's 10, and that's a bonus one. So that's 11 total. Do you guys think that there is a more outlandish quest than that? If you do, please let me know in the comments down below. Again, we do this every day. My favorite part is if you click on my channel, you go to the tab that says community. Every day at 8 AM Eastern Standard Time, I upload a poll or a trivia pertaining to Old School RuneScape. If that's something you think you might enjoy, please head over there, do a poll or a trivia. It's anonymous, so all your answers are anonymous. If you like the poll or the trivia, it's anonymous. Commenting on it, however, is not anonymous, so don't do that. If you're going to talk some trash, it'll show your name, so feel free to make a burner. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these Reddit videos, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to keep making them because I've made a few and I really like them. Thank you, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. See you tomorrow.